Today, we're in downtown Cleveland, the great state of Ohio. We're gonna be exploring some new places, but first, we're gonna try some barbecue. We are trying Mabel's BBQ, which is actually inspired with a lot of pork dishes from Eastern Europe. This place is known to be Cleveland's best barbecue spot. And so we're gonna try it out today first with some spare pork ribs. And this is a lot of ribs. Look at this. Easily just pulling off like that. Oh, perfect. You can see all the great layers, how it's grilled. It looks super good. I'm looking forward to this bite. This bite just melts right off the bone. It looks so good. I'm gonna go for another bite here. Look at that perfect, it's so easy to eat. Probably the easiest meat I've ever had. Look, it just comes right off of that. Really amazing. The spare ribs alone, you need to get. Next, we're having the Polish girl, which is inspired by the Polish boy. And so the Polish boy is a classic Cleveland hot dog that also has a kielbasa sausage, but usually with coleslaw and sweet potato fries. But the Polish girl here at Mabel's BBQ features not just the kielbasa sausage, but also some pulled pork with that traditional coleslaw. So a little bit of different of a take. This is very big, and this is just half of the hot dog, so very easy to share. And so something to note, this is on hoagie bread, so it's actually more like a sandwich than a hot dog, but so you kind of have to hold it correctly here. But as you can tell here, the Polish is right on the dog, right on the left here is the dog, and then here is all that pulled pork combined together. So I'm gonna go for that bite now. I've got a bite of the pork. I'm gonna go for the sausage now. Very fun combination here. So the coleslaw makes everything sweet and moist. The pulled pork is like subtly sweet, but then we got the kielbasa sausage here that's actually very savory and a little bit spicy, and all together it makes a really fun plate of flavors to try. A little hard and messy to eat, but definitely a really unique taste that was fun. Last, we have here the loaded fried potatoes. So notice that the word fries are not in it because this is genuinely, it's literally fried potato cut up cube, which is so fun looking. On top is a nice sauce, kind of like a cheese sauce here, and full of pulled brisket. Which is beef, which is really nice. There's some chives in here, some onions. There's a lot going on. It's a loaded bowl for a reason, and so I'm gonna take this bite. The potato's really nice. It still has that crunch factor of a French fry, and there's still potato on the inside, obviously, but it's actually a little more airy than I was expecting. So I actually really like that hard texture of the crunch. But now I'm gonna try here, just the meat alone. Again, this is brisket. This is very good. I like it a lot. The cheese sauce, the onions, really nice and smoky. It's actually not very sweet at all. So if you're someone who's all the way savory, the loaded fried potato bowl is like where to go.
First in the menu is gonna be the fully loaded potatoes. Yes, we always eat fries, but this one is completely different. This is like a real potato. They just fried it, which is amazing. And then we have a little bit of brisket. Well, I'll take it back. There's actually a lot of brisket. And then you have a little bit of cheese, some sort of a cheese here. So I'm gonna mix this cheese with the brisket, and I'm just gonna try that alone. I mean, look at that. That is the money shot. Oh, wow. There's a straight way to a heart attack, in a good way, because it tastes good. Now, I'm gonna try this potatoes. So this is so interesting is they didn't cut it for pieces. They just put the whole potato to fry. And I have never tried anything like this. So we can feel like a bit of crunchiness when I touch it from the fork. So I'm gonna see my mouth what it's gonna say. A bit of salty, and then it's crunchy from the outside, and then the sweet, not sweet, like softness of the potato feels in your mouth. It's good. That's a nice way to cook food. I like it. Before I go to the next one, I'm gonna have another bite because it tastes good.
We are at Superior Pho, which is just north of downtown Cleveland. Lots of reviews. I read this place on multiple blogs. I'm excited to try it out. And so first we're gonna be trying their fried pork spring rolls. So they do come with fried and not fried, but today we're trying the fried. And yeah, it just looks nice and toasty, but still very thick. They're actually not small, which is awesome. So it's a good portion. It comes with 2 per order. And then of course a sweet and sour sauce here. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it. This is stuffed with pork, stuffed with veggies. And there's even some like rice noodle in there, which is fun. Yeah, really good and thick. I'm happily surprised by how much meat is actually stuffed in here. So, because sometimes it's usually more veggies or egg or something else, but it's really full pork, which is awesome.
We are in a Vietnamese place, and we're gonna try out in our first menu. It's gonna be the pork rice dish. So we're gonna try out just the pork without any rice. You can see it looks like a bit rubberish. You can see that with the way that it shakes, but overall it looks really good. And you can see like a bit of fatness and the meat. So what I'm going to do here is going to use this and see how it is. You know, when you eat Vietnamese food, you know it's Vietnamese food because the way they cook it is completely different than other Asian food. So it's really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this with the rice. There's nothing wow about this place. You will feel, oh, the taste is gonna be like a Vietnamese restaurant.
We are sitting at Forest Hill Park, just outside of Coventry Street, which is where we got this milkshake from Tommy's. It's cookies and cream, and they actually do have vegan options, but only for like banana, chocolate, vanilla, for those who are non-dairy. But what's really cute about Tommy's is that they've been open since 1972, and the Coventry Street that they're on is like this small, cute little town of like eclectic shops, bookstores, recording shops, and it's such a refreshing place to check out and see how just cute it was. And so we're gonna try this milkshake. It's also fun that it's like, you can't really hear it, but it's like in a hard plastic. So usually if you were to eat there, it comes in a nice classic glass, but Tommy's was packed. There was people waiting to sit down. There was people doing orders for to go. And so we decided we're just gonna take this milkshake out. But something to know about Tommy's is that they kind of match the community with having anything you might want. They have falafels, they have Mediterranean food, they have pizza, burgers, fries, salads. But you know, I want the milkshake. Let's do this. Very like boba, satisfying, like poke it in here. It's nice. This is definitely a boba straw. It's on the thick side because it's a thick milkshake. Let's try cookies and cream. Oh, wow. And that, folks, we just heard a car hit a pole. Hopefully they are okay. Wow, this is so good. And we've actually waited a little bit, maybe about like 5-7 minutes before trying it. I like my milkshakes a little more liquidy, but this is good. It's made with real ice cream, definitely with like an original blender. And the cookies and cream are really soft bits. It's like already in the ice cream, so it's not like they crushed the Oreo and put it in, but it's good, refreshing, it's solid. And with that is the conclusion of our time here in Cleveland, Ohio. It was a good time, but now we're gonna keep going eastward. If you wanna find out what's next, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.